12 months ago, I started doing video conferencing and video messages to all of our parents. And I realised that 12 months' time, we're in a very, very different era at the moment. At the start of term 2, I'm looking at COVID restrictions finally being lifted for schools and us being able to bring in families to our school once more. We've had some small things already, and it's been great for our students to return to the cathedral. It's been fantastic to see parents at our primary park campus assemblies. And wow, Year 11, what a wonderful ball we had at NEX at the end of last term. Things are feeling as though they are changing again for us. And I think as we sit here on this, or I sit here on this autumn day, with the sun shining, we can be very grateful for the year that seems to now be coming slowly to an end. Of course, COVID restrictions may be imposed on us once again. We're a long way off the vaccine at this stage, but know that at school we're working really hard to get things back to feeling normal. And events like camps will go ahead next term at this point. And I know so many students are looking forward to those things happening. I also wanted just to update you at the start of this term on a few key things. The first one to do with the strategy that we've got for Park Campus. We're reaching a midpoint of the design process for that primary school, and I know many of you are very excited to see what will happen in that space. Of course, it was put off a little bit by COVID last year, but we're right back in that zone, and staff are working really hard on that redesign. The second thing I just wanted to also mention was that the school has managed to lease 58 Bolton Street. That's just down the road from the Hill campus, and it was where we did the HSC last year. We are looking over the course of term 2 to transform that into a creative arts and performance centre. And I'm really excited about the expansion of that to that facility and taking the pressure off some of the resources that we have here on Hill campus. It will be a very short walk down to that building that was originally Newcastle Infants School and one of the first schools ever established in Australia. And it's amazing that we've got this lease now for the next 3 years, and what we've been planning to do there is very, very exciting for the school. I also know that many of you have been concerned in the papers, you've been reading about that consent issue, the sexual consent issue, and know that we're working hard on a number of things, including a launch of a schoolbox site for Year 7 to 12 at the start of this term, which will have a lot of information for them on the topics that they might be interested in. In addition, it's got a reporting button that will actually send through, if they're nervous or concerned about something, a report directly to staff. You'll read more about that in our newsletters, but also know that we're working on a range of things in the school that are age appropriate for our students. We start at that very basic level of respect, one of our core values of our school. And we are looking at ways that we can ensure that both boys and girls understand their responsibilities, how to respect each other, and how to report if something does go wrong, so that we are a much and continue to be a very, very safe community. I'm wishing you all a wonderful start to the term. Yes, as I said, 12 months after we first began these video messages, it seems strange to be doing it as I sit here today, but I wanted just to update you on those key things. Thanks everybody, and let's hope we have a great term 2.